Welcome to Cooking with the Classics for our final segment in Rhetoric recipes. Today we'll be making something that I like to call Aristotle amalgamations. Today's episode will be broken down into 3 parts. Let's begin with the first part, which is an overview of our recipe. The foundation of this recipe is built upon the idea of using what you have around you and writing it down to create a recipe. Okay, so I'm going to demonstrate this using some items that I have lying around my kitchen that you probably do as well. Oats, peanut butter, and Oreos. Okay, this brings us to part 2 of today's episode, which focuses on our ingredients. First off, you're going to need to add a little bit of credibility. Something that I have by having my own cooking show, and I'm sure you have it too. Secondly, you'll need to add a little bit of emotion. I always recommend adding a little bit of love into my cookies. And thirdly, you'll need those ingredients that logically we know we need to bake cookies. So what we did is we added a cup of, 1 stick of butter with half a cup of brown sugar and a cup of granulated sugar. We mixed that all together. Then we added about a teaspoon of vanilla, and then a cup of flour, a cup of oats, a little bit of salt, a little bit of baking soda, about 3/4 of a cup of peanut butter, and then we mix that all together, and then we folded in our Oreos to get this beautiful mixture. Okay, once you have this, the next thing you're going to need to do is put it into a greased pan. Great. Toss all that deliciousness right in there. Okay, and then even it all out, of course. And then you're going to throw that into the oven at 350 for about, say, 17 minutes. 17 minutes, okay? Once that's done, you're going to take that out, and we're going to move on to our third part, which is adding elements of style and arrangement. For that style, we're going to top off our cookie bars with this delicious peanut butter frosting, which is just peanut butter, confection sugar, and some milk, okay? And then to add that style of arrangement is how we're going to display these delicious cookie bars, which I have on this beautiful square plate. Once again, thank you guys so much for watching Cooking with the Classics. We hope you've liked the series of Rhetoric recipes. And never forget the classics.